I'm making this video especially for the LGB community because I owe each and every one of you guys a well-deserved apology, and I'll explain why. I was raised to believe that homosexuality was not natural and that it was a sin against God, and of course it's in the Bible. I just want to say that I've never been a gay basher my whole entire life, but I was in the mindset that, well, if these people choose to be this way, then they're the ones that have to answer to God and not me. So, why not be friends with them? Especially those holier than thou Christians, they're so quick to, say homosexuality is wrong, you're going to go to hell, and, turn or burn. But what I've come to know is that people of the LGB community, I'm sorry, but after what I've seen and witnessed, there is no way in hell that someone could actually choose to be gay. I mean, there have been some exceptions, and I've met some. There was this one girl, she tried to date guys, but they all treated her badly, and she said, "That's it, I'm not dating guys anymore, I'm switching to girls." Yeah, now that, I sort of, believe in that point she chose to be gay. But the other people that tried to, live right so they could be accepted by their parents and stuff, but it was really eating them up inside because they weren't living they weren't free to truly be themselves, because being accepted by their family is more important. There is no way for someone to choose to be gay. I'm sorry, because we're all promised and have so much trouble in our lives already. Why would we, or people of the LGB community, why would anyone in that community choose a lifestyle where they know they could possibly die because there's people out there who hate homosexuals so much that they personally want to kill them, and some of them end up succeeding in that? And why would someone choose to be gay knowing that they could possibly lose their family because they're so against a homosexuality because it's in the Bible? They feel that homosexuality is a demon within their child, and they don't want that evil spirit in their house. So I'm trying not to cry here because I feel really ashamed of how I've been thinking all this time, because this is how I was raised. But after reading the Bible for myself, because that's what Christians are supposed to do. I mean, I was never no perfect kid. I mean, even people who are Christians and go to church, not all of them read their Bible every day. A majority of Christians that read the Bible, they read it and pick out verses to defend their own prejudices. Yeah, I mean, The stories in here may have been written by people of like Bible times, but I sort of feel that as times went on and the stories were, rewritten and retold, it's just like playing that game, telephone. You whisper something to one friend and then they keep whispering and whispering, and then once they get back to you, it's a totally different thing than what you started. So some things I wanted to point out in the Bible. I mean, of course, the majority of people, they're so quick to say that homosexuality will take you to hell because it's a sin in the Bible. Well, there are plenty of other sins in the Bible too. Some that even Christians take for granted, but they feel that, since they're not gay, then all the other sins they do will be forgiven, and, they have, the golden ticket into the pearly gates of heaven. But that's not how it works. And some of the contradictions I want to tell you that's in the good book, feel free to look them up for yourselves. There's so many contradictions in the Bible, but then again, Christians are so quick to pick it up to defend their own prejudice. Like, let's say a person who is gay has parents, of course, who are against homosexuality, and they always throw this commandment in their face: you should honor your father and your mother, and I don't want you to be gay, so you have to honor what I say and don't be gay anymore. If you skip ahead to the New Testament of Luke chapter 14, verse 26, Jesus, who has the words written in red, that's Jesus speaking in the Bible. Jesus said that if you don't hate everyone in your family, you can't be my disciple. That's in the Bible. So basically, all those Christians out there that act holier than thou, I guess they're going to hell because they say that they want to, follow Jesus and walk like Jesus and be like Jesus. Well, they love their parents, and since you're not obeying what Jesus said to be his disciple, you're going to hell because that's a sin for disobeying our Lord. Another, as a matter of fact, I was just talking about this to my mom after church one time. We went to Bob Evans, and there was another group that was from the church, and they had like the sausage and pancakes and bacon and eggs and stuff. Okay, well, since they're all bringing up the Bible and saying what's a sin in the Bible, and if, you do all these sins, you'll go to hell. Well, let's see, in Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 7 through 8, it says that if you eat pork, like anything that comes from a pig, no matter if it's bacon, sausage, eating pork is a sin. So all those holier than thou Christians, who are against homosexuality that eat bacon and eggs, I guess they're going to hell. Those Christians that hate homosexuals, because homosexuality is a sin, it's in the Bible. Well, let's see, when they use the bathroom, don't they have to wipe their behind? I mean, God says that we're not supposed to touch anything that's not clean. Well, after you use the bathroom, your behind isn't clean, and you have to wipe, so I guess they're going to hell because they touched something that wasn't clean. Let's see, in Exodus, that's where all the 10 commandments are and everything. One is thou shalt not kill, and it breaks my heart when I hear of someone getting killed just because they're gay, because someone else was so threatened and they were very intolerable of this other person's lifestyle, which was none of the other person's business. For Christians, for anyone, thou shalt not kill, that's one of God's commandments because it's in the Bible. But 12 chapters later in the same book of Exodus, Exodus chapter 32 verse 27, God basically says kill everyone. So how does it go from the commandment thou shalt not kill, which is, within one book that's in the Bible, the book of Exodus, how does God go from thou shalt not kill to kill everyone? Does that make sense to you? Doesn't make sense to me neither. And I believe God has created us, but as far as this Bible goes, no, I do not follow everything in that Bible. And if I didn't take the time to read all the contradictions, I probably would still be as close-minded as I used to be, and I wouldn't have met such wonderful people because I would have been too busy judging them just because they have a sexuality that I was raised to believe that it was wrong. I'm so sorry.